Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Psychic Medium Ray. Oh my God, I'm having a hair day, but today we're going to be doing a reading on Shakira. If you haven't been knowing, like I did a reading a long time ago, and I stated and I think I also did predictions on this that she was going to end up leaving her relationship with Piqué, who is like a football player, I believe, of Spain. So they've been married. They have two children, I believe, and she found out that he was cheating on her with this girl named Clara something. That's why she decided to do this song. Apparently, she found out he was cheating with her. This is the rumor, at least, that Shakira has a thing for like a marmalade or strawberry jam, or they call it marmalada, and in I think Spanish or Spain. And so, she was the only one that ate it. And so when she went away, she had like brand new jars or whatnot. And as she came back, she noticed that it was being eaten or something. It was like and she knows that Pique doesn't like that or doesn't eat that. So she put the clues together and found out that he was cheating on her. Yeah. So then she did this song, bzrp Sessions, Volume 53 or something like that. In that song that came out, it's garnered a lot of popularity, and a lot of people are like really talking shit about Piqué. I think he knows about the song and he kind of fought back because there's like this line in it where she says salpique, and then it's kind of like a jab at him, and then she's claramente in it. And so Clara is the girl's name. If you know, you know. So let's see, anyways, what's up for her. And, is she going to find another man? Is she going to get in a relationship? What's coming up for her? Okay. So let's get into this reading. So the first thing is there's a lot of communication going on. I think there's a lot from his side, trying to like fix this with her, but I don't think that she wants to fix it. I feel like she's checked out. She's not going to go back with him, even if it's for the kids. Sometimes women will forgive a betrayal and just stay in the relationship because they don't want, to affect the kids or whatnot. But I don't feel that that's the case with her. I feel like she's over him. I feel like she's facing a lot of judgment right now for being a strong female, being empowered. It's okay. It's like the double standard. When men do it, it's okay that they cheat and they do all this stuff, right? But when women stand up for themselves and write like a song, that's what she's a singer songwriter. Like they can't handle it. So Spirit is telling Shakira to be patient. A lot of it is like she wanted to take a job. She knew what she was doing and it worked. The formula worked. She hooked up with a hot producer. When I mean hook up means like they wrote the song together or produced it, whatever. But the Wheel of Fortune shows that she's going to come out on top. I think that things are going to be changing for the better for her, but she's got to take a leap of faith and just kind of like leave him behind, because it's still a healing process for her, a healing journey. But I honestly think that she was checked out of this relationship a long time ago, because in an interview that she had done years ago, they had asked her why she never took his name or like married him. So I don't know if they were married per se, but I feel like she always like evaded it. She answered it in some kind of way, like she just didn't want to. I think intuitively she knew something was up then. But the Two of Pentacles kind of make me feel, again, she has a lot of decisions to make and weigh in. The Hermit card, she may feel lonely, at times. Again, this is part of like the process of a breakup, healing, etc. But she's not going to make any sudden moves. She's very smart with, like hooking up. There's going to be a lot of rumors that she's hooked up with some other Latin guy or Latin heartthrob, but I think that she's going to just focus on herself and her kids right now. I feel like she doesn't need a man, to be happy, but money is coming into her. The Justice card is it's not the divorce, because again, I don't know if they're married, but I feel like they're not, if I'm not mistaken. But even if they are, I correct that. But I just feel like they don't. But I feel like there's still legal things pending between them. There might be like a lawsuit, or she sues him or takes him for some money, or there's something there that's going on that's legal. The Tower cards, like this year for her, is kind of a very chaotic year. It started off in a very heavy vibration for her. So at times she might feel like just sudden changes are coming, things outside of her, beyond her control, are being leaked, or things are happening. But she's going to be fine. The Magician card just tells me again that she is like a master of all like a Jill of all trades. Like she can do so many things, and there's a lot of skills that she hasn't even tapped into. I do feel like she will be married with someone though in the future. Will be someone that's way better for her and that sees her value and her worth. But again, she walks out of this relationship not feeling happy. It feels like she gave a lot of herself, and it's like on some level, she'll probably never talk about this publicly, and maybe she will in time. But I feel like she feels like she wasted a lot of time and gave a lot of herself for nothing to this person. So it's like she beats her own self up. But there is a King of Cups that comes in, that is someone that's a giver. He's a water sign, like a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So she will be meeting somebody new. But I feel like, again, because she was betrayed by Pique and his team and people knew about this, what he was doing, it's like she's become this bitch, like this person that's like, I'm not taking shit anymore. So it looks like they don't, Pique and like people that knew her don't know this version of Shakira anymore. She's a little bit more like more of a cold to them, or she might just be more reserved. But I also feel like she's going to find out that he is going to retaliate. He's going to do things. He is a typical immature guy, PK. I feel like he's so immature that he's going to take jabs at her or talk shit about her in interviews and stuff like that. He's not someone that does not kiss and tell. And so I feel like, again, she's going to have her potential suitors because there's an older guy that's older than Shakira that is interested in her too, as a business mogul or a very powerful like record producer, somebody that's in the industry, but he's got money. And I think he might be foreign too. Like he might be Middle Eastern descent. I don't know, but I feel like she has a lot of suitors, and there's going to be more opportunities for her to get into like acting and TV. I don't know if she's ever been like in a movie role, but there may be something about that. I think there also is going to be like a book written in the future by her, but she's got a lot of drama dealing with his side of the family still. And because the children, still need their father, it's like she still has to deal with him. She's not like totally checked out of this equation. She still has to see his face or interact with him or discuss with him, but it's not going to be pleasant. There's always like this defending energy where she has to defend herself constantly from this bullshit. But the hangman kind of shows me again, like she feels trapped in the situation because it's something that she didn't ask for, but she comes out on top. I do feel like she needs to take care of her health though, because even though she's in perfect shape, I do feel like there might be something on a physical level that she could experience with like her reproductive system, which is interesting. But I do feel like she's victorious, but at the same time, there's this feeling of loss, like lost time, lost friendships, people showing their true colors or siding with Pique and trying to tarnish her reputation. It's like a big he's like a big child, like I said. And again, I feel like she has a knight in shining armor coming with the Knight of Cups. But ultimately, by the end of this year, I think all of it is by the end of 2023, it's all resolved by the world card. It's almost like she comes out of it and comes out of it a lot stronger and more aware. And she's going to be traveling a lot this year. I think in the winter months, though, she will be traveling somewhere as well. And she's going to be on the receiving end of like good people that understand her. That they're not. It's not that they feel sympathy for her, but they can relate to her on so many levels. Um, and we have the Queen of Cups too. So again, it's like even though she's been hurt, she'll still be able to give of her heart or herself to people. And then we have the Hierophant, which again is just like the way that people see her. They see her as a strong, empowered female. And it's just very spiritual. I feel like she's evolved through all this. Like she just needs to make sure she's cleansing her energy, that she is doing all she can to protect her energy, wearing black tourmaline, using sage or palo santo, doing limpias, like spiritual baths, doing things to protect her energy. But ultimately, she has the last laugh, and I do see her happy with someone else. And the kids will love that person as a father figure in the future. But for her, she doesn't want to bring anyone in right now because she doesn't want them to feel weird or get attached to somebody just for that person to leave. She's not like Jennifer Lopez, or another person who's been in serious or committed relationships, and then for some reason that person leaves them, and then she's left with that energy. So I just feel like again she's got her shit together on so many levels. But I'm gonna see using another deck what or how I end this for her. There's this deck here called the let me see here. This is a wisdom from the epics of Hind. It's like a Hindu type of card, Indian deck, or inspired by the Indian culture. her Hinduism. Again, we have this, it's so beautifully illustrated. So I like to incorporate different cultures when I find different cards. And so I'm going to use this Oracle deck and pull 3 cards for Shakira and see what comes up as final messages for her, you know, what to expect. So the first thing I get here is a message of uh, baratas, which is integrity, which is like standing in her power, being the honest person that she is. She doesn't have to lie. What Spirit is saying, she doesn't have to lie to get the truth across. People know. She needs to stay in her peace. And then this is about magnanimity. And it's almost like she attracts and like draws a lot of light energy into herself. Uh, and that's Dahichis or something like that. Dahichis. And then we have here Arjuna's dilemma. So again, it's like finding the dilemma in all this and finding like an answer or like a resolution. And again, I feel like she's that person that's like always gonna have a solution. She's always gonna come out on top because again, she operates from her integrity, and that shows through a lot in the reading, but also in her life in front of the camera, in the spotlight. So I feel like she just needs to continue to be strong. But that's the reading for Shakira. Ole, ole, ole. Lelo, lele, lele. Yeah. Remember that? Whenever, wherever. Yeah. So again, guys, thank you so much for being here on my channel. Also, if you'd like to purchase a reading, right now my video readings are 50% off. I'm booking into the month of February. So be sure to go to my website. No promo code is needed. It's www.raymondguzman.net/readings. And if you don't use that, you can actually go to, if you don't use PayPal, you can pay me through Venmo or Cash App as well for a reading. But other than that, wish you all the best. And until next time, bye.